Hey everyone, it's Lisa here from Arcane and Stellar, and I'm here with another Pick a Card reading. This is another requested reading, and this is from, I think, C and S Mafia, I think that's what I remember, and it's messages from your person. So I've never done a reading like this on the channel before, so, you know, this will be my first time trying this out, but yeah, I thought it would be fun to try it out, try something different, try something new, and so I like the request. Anyways, with that being said, you can try to, pick for multiple people. I'll try to keep it semi-neutral. I'll take what comes out, so, it could be romantic, doesn't have to be romantic. I'll kind of try to interpret it both ways. But we have piles 1, 2, 3, and 4. Also, I want to give a special thank you to Melissa. Melissa has the channel Deep Love, and she gifted me these cards, the archetype cards. I'm really excited, so hopefully we'll actually use those today. And then also I'm super excited because guess what came yesterday? My Jane Austen tarot deck, and I'm really excited about it. I'm still learning all the meanings. It's very similar, I guess, to tarot, but the book has some really cool meanings, so that's interesting. And it's actually a really cool deck. I think I'm going to like a lot more than I was a little bit worried about it, because I was like, oh, is it going to be a letdown? Because I love Jane Austen. But no, it's actually a lot better than I thought it was. And I really like the cardstock. So with that being said, guys, if you'd like a personal reading, that's all down in the description box below. You can, buy a reading through Etsy. We have, 1-question readings, 2-question readings, 3-question readings, 4-question readings, 6-month forecasts, monthly insights. I think those are all the readings we have, and there's still that special going on for Women's Day, so it's getting a 2-question reading for $25 instead of $28, so 10% off. There are a few left, I think, of those, as far as I remember the last time I looked. So, yeah, and then there are my wish lists, and of course, anybody who gets something for me off one of my wish lists always gets a reading as a thank you. So, with that being said, guys, go ahead and choose your pile, see what you're drawn to, and I'll see you there. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 1 with this blue calcite, this is your reading. Yeah, there we go. This is your reading, so let's find out. Let's get some messages from your person. So I'm going to go ahead and begin shuffling. Okay, I'll take that too. Let's see what is behind the person. Whoops, we'll get that in a second. What is behind one's person? I feel that one. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay, this is nice. Let me just grab that card that fell down. Oh, not the reverse. Okie dokie. Let's see. We have a lot of a lot of sword activity here. So there could be a lot of air, but there just could be between you a lack of communication or a lot of communication. I'm feeling like perhaps a lack of communication right now, or communication that's very blocked. Okay, so in terms of what they want to say, like what would their message to you be? What would their message to you be right now? That they feel that you are a bit more. Okay, the first thing that I got, the first message I felt coming out was with that Queen of Swords was that They might feel like you're a bit cold and distant at the moment for some of you. So especially if you're in a no contact situation, they're like wondering maybe why you're so cold and distant. Perhaps they've said something immature and they feel quite sorry about it, or they don't know how to approach you for forgiveness. I feel like this person wants us to tell you that they feel like you outsmart them in many ways, that they can't keep up with you at times. They try to, but they're just not there yet. Let's see. Maybe they don't know how to say the things that they want to say. They keep a lot of things hidden inside. They have a hard time communicating what they're really feeling. This could be because they, feel a little bit bound up by fear. Again, we have another bound up card here with the Hanged Man. So not knowing how to move forward, not kind of feeling a bit trapped. They would be telling you this, that they want to be your equal, but they don't feel like that's possible right now. And I feel like a lot of it just stems from fear, anxiety, or perhaps being stuck in a situation as well. And I do feel like that they're saying, yeah, I get this sense of like, you're too good for me. Especially with the Empress at the end. It's like they do want to create something with you, and they really see you as somebody that's very beautiful and very kind and caring and genuine. And they would want to tell you that. But I do feel like they're too trapped to say that. So this is probably a good reading to come to. Let's take some, I'm going to take some sea melodies. Let's see, what is pile number 1's person want to say to them? What would be a message from that person? Protection. Keep some aquamarine close. Mermaids' tears have been known to create these precious gems. Perhaps they'd like to protect you in some way from something. But they just don't know how to do that. They might feel like it's not their place. They're not able to do that in some way. Perseverance. Stay the course. So they're trying to hold on to this connection, I think. They would tell you that they're, trying to persevere through all of this. Again, some of this energy could be reversed. They might see you as feeling trapped or unable to come near them. And it's like maybe some of them could be saying that, I'd love for you to persevere and keep trying for this, to protect the connection between us, protect the relationship, whatever kind of relationship it is. I do feel like they would like more communication. Maybe they don't, some of them would say that they don't understand why there's a lack of communication. Like they'd want that knowledge as to why this is happening. Let's see, any other messages for pile number 1? Let's see, I got one more. The ocean. Be beautiful, mysterious, wild, and free. Maybe they feel like they don't quite understand you. Like again, I see that, they might say, I don't understand what's going on in your head. Again, I feel like there might be, and then change. So maybe they don't understand the changes that have recently happened. They're not quite seeing the full picture. They're trying to, I think they would say they're trying to. But they're not quite sure as to why this is going on. Let's see. There. I want to take one of these. Oh my gosh, wave at the bottom. Okay, let's get some more messages or pile numbers. We have destiny. So it says, it is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. So perhaps they'd say that, one of their messages would be that they feel like it's destiny. Maybe they're realizing this right now. Maybe they're cursing destiny. They're not feeling like your destiny's been all that great. We have youthful love. So if I had a single flower for every time I think of you, I could walk forever in my garden. So perhaps they are looking, for some of you, they might be saying, I'm looking back on like memories of when we were younger, when things were, seemed brighter, or at least newer, if you haven't been together that long or haven't been connected that long. Again, we have first emotions of love. So it says, love is a magician that pulls man out of his own hat. So we're getting a lot of this like first love, youthful love. So they might be saying that you're their first love, you know, that that you make them feel young again in some way. Maybe that's why that Knight of Swords for some of you came out, is that maybe they don't know how to act around you. Maybe they get a little bit shy, or nothing comes out right, the things that they want to say. It's like they know they're capable, and it's like when they imagine, like when I imagine what I'm going to say to you, I know what it is, but then when it comes down to it, the words just don't come out. Okay, let's see. Sweet thoughts. So pray you love, remember, and there are pansies, that's for thoughts. So they would probably say that they have very sweet thoughts about you. I think that makes a lot of sense with the Empress card, because they do feel like you're very beautiful. Yeah. So let's see. I'm going to shuffle these back in. And for those of you where this is a love relationship, I'm going to take some love oracle cards, or lover's oracle. Let's see. But, you know, if it's not a romantic connection, then maybe you could disregard these messages right here. Oops. Let's see here. I like that one. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So they might want to tell you, you know, their message to you would be that they'd like to honor this relationship, that they want it to work out, that perhaps they wish that you were able to treasure it more. We also have look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. And again, I feel some self-examination here from this person. So they might be saying, hey, you know, I'm just trying to work on myself, trying to re-examine myself and figure out what I really want from this connection, from you, from the future. Let's see. And then I would like to take an archetype card, and then I will finish this off. Oops. Oops, my note just flew. Okay, let's get this. Oops, I'm not going to take that. Okay, mystic. So the light attribute is revels in intimate union with the divine. The shadow attribute, delusional rapport with the divine. So they might see you as a mystic, somebody that has, you know, an intimate union with the divine. They might see you as being very close to the source. Maybe they wish that they were more like you in that way. Or maybe for some of you, they don't understand your spirituality. I take that as that resonates, you know. Let's see, anything else? Message. I feel like this one. Artist. Okay, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. And then a shadow attribute, using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as a starving artist to elicit pity. I don't really feel like it has the shadow attributes here, just because of the cards. So they could see you as an artist, as somebody who creates things. Again, they may think, you know, want to tell you that it seems like you have like some kind of divine intervention in your art, or the way you present yourself. Perhaps, you know, one of their messages to you would also be that you know, really trigger all of their senses. It's like maybe they smell you, they see you, they, you know, hear you sometimes, you know what I mean? It's like you've awakened their senses in some way. And perhaps a way that they haven't quite experienced before, which is maybe why, you know, this Hangman is here as well. You know, new experiences, different outlook at things. And for some of, some of you, it could be quite scary because maybe perhaps they're not used to this type of idea. They haven't had this type of feeling before, is what I'm feeling. Now, I'd like to shuffle a song real quick. Hopefully I don't get an ad though, because usually if I haven't listened to Spotify in a while, it gives me an ad, but we'll see. So let's see. We have The Night We Met by Lord Huron. So, take me back to the night we met. That's one of the lyrics. Let's go look at the lyrics real quick and tell me what you think, if the song resonates. I've had people say sometimes like, well, that song doesn't exactly resonate. It rarely happens, but sometimes people will say that. But the songs are just kind of an extra thing. You don't have to resonate with them. So we have, I am not the only traveler who has not repaid his debt. I've been searching for a trail to follow again. Take me back to the night we met. And then I can tell myself what the hell I'm supposed to do. And then I can tell myself not to ride along with you. I had all of, then most of you, some and now none of you. Take me back to the night we met. So, you can go ahead and listen to the song. I'll link the song down below in the description box, okay? So, with that being said, guys, I will see you all in the next reading. Thank you for watching. I hope that this resonates. If you chose pile number 1, let me know so I can give your comment a heart. And if you'd like a personal reading, that's all down in the description box. There's my Etsy store, and then there are my Amazon wish lists. Just be sure if you get me something off my Amazon wish list, like either of the wish lists, that you give me an email so that I can get in contact with you to give you a reading as a thank you. Yeah, so don't forget that part, or I'll track you down, which I've done before to people. Anyways, take care, guys, and I'll see you soon. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 2, and this is with green calcite, this is your reading. Sorry, my nails are a bit trashy. This nail polish is coming all off. So this is my new deck. This is the Jane Austen Tarot. You guys chose a good pile, but the only thing is I'm still learning this, so I might have to pull out the guidebook a little bit just to be sure of the meaning. I noticed that the meanings are very similar, you know, to tarot. So, but the meanings are very short, so then you might get a chance to actually see what this deck's all about too. So if you like tarot and you like Jane Austen, this might be a good one to watch, even if you're not, you know, drawn to this pile. If you want to see what the deck is like. So for pile number 2, what is pile number 2's person? Let me see. Oh, shit. Oops. Of course I drop it. I really like the cardstock on this. It's quite thin, but it's, I don't know, it is very slippery if you noticed, which I like because I don't like it when they stick together either. So pile number 2's person's messages. Oh, the Magician. The King of Clubs or the Magician. Oops, almost. There you go. 9 of Hearts. We got the Ace of Spades. Oops. Ooh. Okay, the 9 of Spades. The Jack of Diamonds, which is also the Star. Oh, I feel like they're wishing for this connection. That's what they would tell you. That they're hoping for this to happen. That they're dreaming for this to happen. That they want to create something with you. Let's see. What is that? Okay, I might take that one. Oh, wow. Okay, the World. The Ace of Diamonds. So let's look. So this is the little guidebook here. And we have, yeah, like the Magician. I'd like to just see what is said here. Okay, so the King of Clubs, the Magician, it talks about skill. Jane Austen makes magic with her pen at her writing desk, using her prowess to begin something new. So, again, in terms of messages, it's like this person wants to tell you, one of their messages to you is that they'd like to start something new, something fresh with you. They want to create a beginning with you. Whether this is a past relationship or a new connection, or a past connection versus a new connection. It seems like, they would tell you that they would really like to create something with you together. We also have the Knight of Hearts, happiness. Eleanor Dashwood is happy and fulfilled when she finally marries her love, Edward Ferrars, in Sense and Sensibility. Oh, I love that couple. Oh, so I would say that, I wouldn't say that they necessarily dream, they would say, I dream about marrying you. For some of you, that would be the case, but, take that as it resonates. I don't want to give anyone some false hope if there's like still a young connection at hand, but I do see that, you bring a lot of happiness to them, a lot of fulfillment. I guess that the hearts would be probably like water, right? So, or cups. So, Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. You probably, they would say that you're what I wished for. You're what I hoped for, here with the star underneath as well. And I really like to make something work together because of how happy you make me feel. So we have the Ace of Spades. So let's look. Where is it at? Really? Okay, there we go. Clarity. Charles Hayter hopes to rise above his station in persuasion. He is clear on his goals and focused in his work. So it seems like he wants to advance. He would say, I'm trying to advance right now. So maybe if there's been a lack of progress, it might be because, this person's trying to focus on themselves, trying to get to this place where they feel like they're able to create this, with the Magician, like create something new. It could just be gaining more confidence or more knowledge. Maybe for some of you, they want to know what you want. They want to say, hey, can you tell me what you want? Can you be more clear? Could be something that they'd like to tell you. They're like, I really like you, but I don't know what you want. I'm hoping for something good, but I want to know what you want. The Nine of Spades, we have anxiety. So it's like the Nine of Swords. Excessive worry is rarely warranted. You may find that there are flowers where you look for them. Yeah, they might have some anxieties about this connection. Perhaps they feel like you're a little bit too good for them. They might say like, you know what, you're a little bit too good for me. It seems like I'm not exactly ready for this. Or I am ready for this, but I want to know what you feel. I'd like more clarity, more openness. I'd like to bring this to with the world, some kind of completion. It's like that's what they're really hoping for, to take it to some next level. The connection between the two of you. But again, I feel as if there could be some nervous energy regarding where they're at in life versus where you're at. So let's see. So the Jack of Diamonds, which is a star, it says hope. Jane Fairfax and Emma was orphaned as a girl, yet she grows up to sing, play piano, and sew, and marries happily. I love that. Perhaps, that represents you in some way, that maybe you've come from some kind of place in life where you've grown, you know what I mean, from a different place, where you were before, and maybe they admire you for that. But as well, it does talk about hope. That's the key word of the star. Hope. Sometimes it can be healing too, but I always think of, wishes and hopes when we think of the star. So it's like, I think that they would tell you that you're their wish come true, that you seem, but the stars are distant, right? So it could be like it's a distant dream. It reminds me of The Musketeers. It was a show on BBC, the newer version. And I remember Constance in that show, she said something like, it was a wonderful dream. That just came to my mind. So perhaps, they feel like you're a wonderful dream. But again, there's some anxiety here. So they would tell you, I'm quite nervous. And that's going to probably depend on what the situation is between the two of you. This is a general reading, so it seems like there's just something in particular that is bothering them about this connection, about not being able to move forward in some way. I feel like, yeah, for many of you, it could be that they feel like they're not ready yet, or in the right place, that maybe you're above them in some way again. So with the Ace of Diamonds, it's also the world. Completion. One deserves a bouquet when a demanding endeavor has come full circle to success. So it's like, perhaps they want to tell you that, well, again, I feel like they want to come to some kind of completion. They want to go to some kind of next level. Again, that's what their ultimate hopes are here, in terms of this connection. They're hoping that somehow you can go to the next level, that this can progress, that you guys can create something either new together, like a restart, or like a reset, a restart, or something completely new. But again, I do see that nervousness there, that they would tell you, you know, I'm quite nervous about this, and I don't know how to really progress this forward. It seems like it's all just a dream. A beautiful dream, as I said. Let's see. What message is this? Oh, okay, there we go. So you've got Knight. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Okay, so light attributes are loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. The shadow attributes, allegiance to a destructive ruler or principle, romantic delusions. So I don't necessarily feel like it's some more shadow attributes, just because we don't have any nasty cards coming out. But I do feel like they'd say, I'm very loyal to you. I have romantic... So in terms of, like, if this is a crush, guys, this person does have romantic feelings for you. I really feel like that's the case. Maybe they want to be honorable to you. Maybe there's something that makes them nervous about that. I feel like that also they could want to, yeah, with the Knight, be protective of you, to care for you, to be respectful. Again, I feel like there could be, like, you being somehow above their station in some way, or out of their reach again. And that reminds you of, like, the Knight and the Queen, you know, where, you know, the Knight might want the Queen, but, you know, can't happen because he's just a Knight. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing there. Now let's get a few more messages here. So just put on the produce person. Let's tell them. Immersion and intuition. When you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. Oh, that's interesting, considering that kind of like that creative energy of the magician, like trying to get to start something, to create something in the world at the end. I feel like for many of you, this might be them wanting to restart this connection, like saying, I really want to restart our connection. I really want to have a new beginning. I really want to create something with you. Let me have anticipation. I felt like an arrow pulled back and ready to be launched into something big. It could be like that with the anticipation. That might be why there's such nervousness here with the Nine of Spades. That it's like a nervous anticipation. Like they can't, they're too scared to kind of move forward. And so it's like, for some of you too, it's like they would say, like, I just get so nervous before I see you, or I think I'm going to message you, I don't know what to say. Unanimity and harmony. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. I do feel like they want harmony in this relationship. That they would say, you know, I'd like this for this to be more harmonious. I would like for this to be more equal as well, I'm feeling. Perhaps they feel like there's something that can't be harmonious about this. And that's another thing that makes him nervous. Sweet William, gallantry. Oh, that reminds me of the Knight card. It says, grant me a single smile. Sweet William's small has form and aspect bright, like that sweet flower that yields great Jove delight. Abraham Cowley. Oh, I feel like they just like seeing you smile. They would say, I'd love to see you smile. And they love to make you smile. Let's see. Yeah. I feel like that's one of the things that they really would want out of this. Like, they hope to make you smile. Yeah, purity, cheerfulness, and innocence. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you're attentive, you will see it. So they do feel like there's a purity to you. That you're very, you've got a type of sunny disposition. I feel that too with that Nine of Hearts. And Perhaps there's a certain innocence about you that they really admire and like, and they would like to tell you, you know, I really like your innocence. I really like your cheerfulness. I'd like more of that in my life, but I don't really know how to go about it. We have always joyful just fell out. So it's like maybe you always seem happy to them in some way. Or that you just make them happy, that you make them always, you always cheer them up some way. Even if that anticipation makes them quite nervous. So, that is what I'm seeing for you guys. Let's take a song for you. So we're going to shuffle a song. Oh my god. Okay, we got Overjoyed by Bastille. Oh, I love that song. Let's look at the lyrics. Wow, I cannot type. You should look at that, what I wrote. Overjoyed. Not by Stevie Wonder. Bastille. Oh, I feel overjoyed when you listen to my words. I see them sinking in. I see them crawling underneath your skin. Words are all we have. We'll be talking. We'll be talking. These words are all we have. We'll be talking. And I hear you calling in the dead of night. Oh, yeah, like that nervousness. Maybe there are sometimes bad dreams or like some kind of like some sort of that. You lean towards despair. Any given opportunity, you're there. See, I don't know. See, I don't feel that on your end. So maybe that's more of them, that they are kind of a negative person at times. And that maybe that's why they also feel like maybe they're not good enough for you. That they would say, I'm kind of negative. You bring a lot of happiness into my life, but I don't know if I'm on the same level. It says, so again, with those lyrics, you lean towards despair. Any given opportunity, you're there. But what is there to gain when you're always falling off the fence that way? And then again, it's kind of the similar lyrics over and over. I'll definitely put this down in the comments, or I mean not the comments, the description box, so that you can read the lyrics yourself and listen to the song, and then you can see if it resonates. I mean, the songs aren't going to resonate with everybody. I just think they're a fun addition, and a lot of people do like them. Some people don't. Some people do. I do it for the people that do. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that's what we got for you. I hope that you like this deck. And, you know, you can forgive me for looking at the book a little bit just to be sure of what I was, you know, sensing, trying to get the meanings. And definitely would recommend this deck. I think it's a great deck. I can't wait to get to know it more. But anyways, guys, if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can do that. You know, find out how to do all that down in the description box below. Etsy or my Amazon wish list. If you do get me something off any of my Amazon wish lists, be sure to leave your email so I can get in contact with you, so I can give you that reading that you'd like. And yeah, with that being said, guys, I will see you all in the next reading. Take care. And if you chose pile number 2, let me know so I can give you a heart. Okay, bye-bye. Hi guys, so if you chose pile number 3 with this appetite, this is your reading. So let's see what messages your person has for you, what they want to say to you. We'll go ahead and find out. So I'm going to shuffle a little bit. So let's see. Messages to say after that. What is oops. I'm sensing some anxiety, perhaps some nervousness. We actually had this in the oh gosh, of course. We had this in the last pile as well. Let's see. Let's see. Wow, really? Okay, well the Lovers came out. So I would say that, you know, first of all, I'm seeing right away that they would want to tell you that they feel quite nervous and anxious about this connection. It could be that they feel very anxious right now and about making a choice. It could be a choice in love or some other kind of choice, but there's definitely anxiety. They would say, I can't sleep about this. Like, I can't, like, it's just plaguing my mind. It's like, like, you see the sun rising? It's like almost like they're not sleeping at all. Even like till the sun rises, they are thinking about this decision that they have to make, or about this connection. So So let's see. What's pile number? This person gonna say to them. Ace of Swords. Honesty, clarity. Perhaps they want to say something very honest to you. Wow, the Magician came out interesting. I wonder how many of you chose pile number 2. Again, I feel like there's this, because that also came out, and it was funny because I think it actually came out in the opposite positions. Sorry. I'm just dropping cards left and right. Oh, I'm making you guys watch me live shuffle. I should have taken all the cards out. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to just go ahead and repeat this just in case, because I know I was talking as I was shuffling. But just so for the people that skip that part, the shuffling part, I'm going to go ahead and repeat this. So for messages from your person, what they would want to say to you. What I'm feeling like is that they're very nervous about something that they want to say, some honesty that they want to share, some kind of clarity that they like to give you and bring to you. There's definitely, or maybe it's cutting out new communication, like trying to restart something. Again, I feel a very similar energy to pile number 2 in a lot of ways. This person's really trying to scheme nervously. Like I said, as I was shuffling, there is like this sense of this person, like they can't even sleep over this. They'd say, I can't sleep. I can't stop thinking about this. I don't know what to tell you or how to tell you it. I feel like there's a choice here involved. Or maybe it's just the connection that they're feeling really strongly about and like really anxious about. I do see them wanting to tell you that they'd like to create something new, that they'd like to, again, restart something, or at least start something new depending on what kind of connection you have. So, but again, there's this sense of it's still kind of percolating, still growing, still changing. With the 7 of Pentacles, you know, things aren't exactly ready yet. The grapes aren't ripe, and they don't really feel like it's a time that they can move forward. It's like still in that action and planning phase here. Because the one thing about this King of Wands is you can see that he's not somebody who's very the type of person to just jump in, like maybe the Knight of Wands. This is somebody who thinks a little bit before they're going to actually take action. So again, but it's a very nervous type of planning. They don't know. I feel like they would tell you that, again, like, I can't sleep. This is driving me nuts. I don't really know how to start things over between us or start something new. So I'm just kind of waiting to see how this goes. For some of you, they might say, I'm planning when to see you, how to see you, especially if there's distance in this relationship. If there isn't, then you know, you don't have to take that message. So what would pile number 3's person want to say to them? What messages do they have? We've got Yellow Rose, enthusiasm and friendship. A single rose can be my garden, a single friend in my world. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Look at how he's like looking at the world here at the King of Wands. He's pointing at it. They might want to tell you that you are their world. They don't know how to really explain that to you or really get it through to you. Perhaps for some of you that this is a friendship in which they want to restart this friendship, but they don't really know how. We have Red Rose, hidden secrets. 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. That's a quote by Buddha. So again, I feel like they are about ready to burst with some kind of truth. They really want to give you some honesty about maybe some secrets. There could be some anxiety about these secrets that they've been hiding. I feel like for many of you, it's probably their feelings. I don't necessarily feel like it's anything terrible. I mean, it feels terrible to them, but I don't necessarily think it's bad. We've got the daisy, the Gerbera daisy. Purity, cheerfulness, and innocence. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you're attentive, you will see it. If you feel like they have hidden secrets, I feel like one of the things that they would tell you is, I'm being honest with you. I don't like being accused of things. I've been, I want to tell you the truth. I want to be honest. I don't like beating around the bush. Yeah, I don't feel like, if there has been that for you, take that as it resonates. So we had destiny. So it's not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. That's very interesting. That's one of the things I think that they want to do, is really take charge in this relationship. You know what I mean? Like, they feel like it's up to them to make it happen. Not like, I feel like they know that they can't just wait around for this to happen to them. It's like that they have to actually take action. They have to make a choice, which is really scary to them. And that's what they would want to tell you. And then we have trumpet, gentian. So power and healing. To get what you love, you first have to be patient with what you have. That reminds me of that Seven of Pentacles, being patient, and putting a lot of effort and work into it, understanding that things don't happen overnight. That could be some of that here, is that they want things to happen quickly. They're like, I want things to happen quickly. I want things to progress right now, but I understand that it can't, that we have to take our time, that things have to change a little bit, that there might be some more healing to do for some of you. Like for some of you, like those of you that have maybe cut this person off, they understand that they can't just rush back in, even though they really want to. And I feel like that's what they'd say. I know, I'm waiting for the right time. I'm trying to be mature about this. Trying not to just blow your phone up or, bother you. Let's see. Let's get an archetype card, and then I will... So let's see. Prostitute. Angel. Okay, I'm going to wait for one to fall out. This deck is sticking still a little bit because it's new. Breaking index is so fun. Okay, there we go. Athlete. So, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit. And the shadow attributes are misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability, and entitlement. I like that, development of personal willpower and spirit strength. I feel like this person really is trying to be mature here, and use a lot of willpower in order, like, because I really do feel like they want to say something to you. Like, they would say, I really want to speak up right now. It's driving me nuts that I'm not, but I'm trying to stand back and, be patient. And, I do see that this person, if they have been a little bit immature in the past, they're really trying not to be right now. They're trying to change that. For those of you where this is a love connection, I'm going to go ahead and take a Lover's Oracle card. So if this isn't a love connection, it's never been romantic, it's just a friendship or a family member, I would definitely, ignore this message. Or maybe it'll still apply to you. We'll see. So that's a message about this person. I have a hard time talking in their from their perspective. I don't know why, but I feel so awkward doing that. So that's why I said this is the first time I've made a reading like this. I just wanted to do the request because I thought, okay, good thing to try to do something different. Oops, there we go. When it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Oh, that's interesting. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. That's interesting because we have that choices there, with the lovers. Oops. New beginning. Okay, yeah. That's funny. We have a new beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So I definitely feel like they want to make that choice towards having a new beginning. And they want you to make that choice. They'd be like, let's have a new beginning. Let's start over. Let's, you know, do something different or new together. Let's get together. I like that. This is interesting with it. There's no right or wrong with each choice, you know, when it comes to matters of the heart. Maybe that's one of the things that they'd like to tell you, to be honest. Like, it doesn't matter, you know, just as long as we're together. Maybe there's a difficult situation between the two of you at this moment, and it's like, you know, if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. There's that song that came to my head. Oh gosh. I used to watch the Brady Bunch movie. Oh my god. And Marsha, I think it's Marsha, the older, yeah, Marsha, and the older brother. It's like a spoof movie of that. Anyways, I remember there's like a scene and she's like, yes, Greg. Oh my god. I don't know if that's on YouTube, but it's hilarious. Anyways, but they're like, if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. If being like means being without you, I'd rather be wrong doing right. Okay. Your mama and daddy say it's a shame, it's a downright disgrace. Oh yeah, I love that song. Okay. I'm gonna get a song for you guys though from Spotify. Not from my brain. Okay, so let's go. Number 3 song. Ooh, Say It Right by Nelly Furtado is coming out. So let's look up the lyrics. Say it right. My daughter has some weird search history. She's always using my browser. Okay, so in the day, in the night, say it right, say it all. You either got it or you don't. You either stand or you fall. When your will is broken, when it slips from your hand, when there's no time for joking, there's a hole in the plan. Oh, you don't mean nothing at all to me. No, you don't mean nothing at all to me, but you got what it takes to set me free. Oh, you could mean everything to me. I can't say that I'm not lost and at fault. I can't say that I don't love the light in the dark. I can't say I don't know that I'm alive. And all of what I feel I could show you tonight. And it's kind of like very similar to the chorus again. And then it says, from my hands I could give you something that I made. From my mouth I could sing you another brick that I laid. From my body I could show you a place God knows. You should know this space is holy. Do you really want to go? So maybe for some of you this song might resonate. For some of you it might not. It's just kind of something I like to throw in there because a lot of people do like the songs. Some people don't. But, you know, let's just be fair to the people that do. If you don't like them, just ignore them. Is how I feel. That's what I do. That's my policy. But anyways, guys, that's what I've got for you for this connection. And I hope that this reading was good. I know I'm a bit awkward with these. I guess it's a learning curve. But yeah, if you picked pile number 3, I'd love to hear about it, you know, so I can give your comment a heart. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can go ahead and do that through my description box. I have a link to my Etsy store, which has numerous different types of readings. And then as well, there are my wish lists. Anybody who gets me something off my wish list, no matter the cost, always gets a reading as a thank you. So yeah. See you all in the next reading and take care of yourselves. Okay guys, so if you chose pile number 4 with the Celestite, this is your reading. So, like I told some of the other piles, I'm a little bit awkward at this. This is the first time I've done this type of reading, where, you know that I've seen other people do these readings. I love them. I think there's one channel in particular who's amazing at this, and I'm nowhere near her level. Because it feels kind of a bit awkward to me. So, please forgive me. Okay, so pile number 4. What is pile number 4? You know, it's weird with that. I feel all right away. I don't want to beg. Or, you know, I'm not going to beg for you. I just get that sense with that card. Yeah. The 8 of Wands. I'm a bit defensive right now, and I'm not going to beg. there we go. Yeah, okay. So we got the Four of Pentacles coming out. And, yeah, okay. I'm just going to take these because I see a message already coming here. For some of you, this might not resonate, so you might want to pick another pile because this is kind of specific that I'm seeing here. I really feel like what this person would say to you guys, and I already kind of said this when I was shuffling, but the first thing that came out of to my mind when I saw the Six of Pentacles here, is that this person doesn't want to beg you for anything. They don't want to be in debt to you. They don't want to really open up at all. They would say that, you know, I'm not going to beg for you. You know, I've got my pride. They might be on the defensive. I'm feeling a bit defensive right now. And again, with that Four of Pentacles, they might be a bit protective of themselves, of their resources, of their finances, depending on what your connection is. I feel like that they would tell you that, you know, you've hurt me in the past, and it really hurt, even if I didn't show it. You know, it was definitely, you know, something that hurt me, what you've done, you know, that type of thing. And I'm a lot more careful now. I'm a bit wiser, and I'm feeling as well like they might be feeling a bit cold, so to the connection, because they're afraid of getting hurt again. And if it's not that you've hurt them, maybe they've been hurt in the past and they're just saying, I've got my pride, I don't really want to put myself out there again, because it's like, it seems like whenever I do, I get hurt. With the Four of Swords, it's like, you know, I need a break from this connection, or from life in general. It could be that, you know, even if you haven't hurt them, they might be saying, hey, I've been hurt by something in my life. So again, even if it's not you, like say you haven't had an argument, there might be something else going on in their life, and where they've been feeling hurt or let down in some way, and they're trying to deal with that and get some mental clarity. So they might, if some of you are wondering, because this person's withdrawn, again, if you haven't had a fight, there's something else going on in their life that's hurting them. They're trying to find harmony with themselves. Yeah, it says, he who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with their universe. I don't feel like this person I don't feel like they feel harmonious. That's what they're trying to find within themselves. And they haven't quite got there yet. We have dignity with Dahlia. It says, a wise man has dignity without pride. A fool has pride without dignity. That's something I feel like this person is struggling. Either they have too much pride, and but I feel like what they want is like dignity without pride, but they might have just a lot of pride. And they might be trying to restore their dignity in some way. Gratitude. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. Maybe they're trying to find gratitude in a situation. Perhaps they just want to tell you that they feel gratitude for you. But they don't want to show it. You know, because they have their pride. They have their dignity. I really felt that sense of them. And that's not what I would always get with the Six of Pentacles, because that's not always what it's about. But just that card, for some reason, in this deck, in the Mystical Manga deck, it just reminds me of this, like, I don't know, begging. Rainbows and messages. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for the stars. So I do feel like this person's trying to get in a better place emotionally. I feel like they, like, again, they are going through something. Like, they, you know, a dark night of the soul, you know, or a depression of some kind. They've definitely been hurt by something, whether it's you or something else. And it's like they're looking for happiness right now is what they're trying to do. And I think that's what they would tell you. We have first emotions of love. So love is a magician that pulls man out of his own hat. So they could be actually, too, because of past hurts as well, they might be telling you that, yeah, I do have feelings for you, but I really don't want to face them right now because I'm not ready to be hurt again. I'm not really ready to enter into something new. Yeah, I really feel like this person has a lot of pride. Let's see what else comes out with the archetype cards. The Fool. Fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. But the shadow attributes are using humor to wound rather than liberate, denial of your emotional truth. I feel like there's denial of emotional truth, actually. I feel like the shadow attributes, especially in accordance with the cards that we pulled, definitely feeling like there's that denial of emotional truth. Oh, light attributes. So femme fatale. Highlights of erotic energy of the feminine. Opens your heart when your dependency is rejection. Rejected. Wow, did I say rejection? Wow, I can't read. Opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. That's interesting. And then the shadow attributes are inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money, and power. Maybe they are worried about losing some kind of power. Again, like I said, the pride and the dignity. Maybe they're worried. For some of you, like, they could be worried that you are like a femme fatale type of person. They're not, and maybe they've had experiences with that in the past, and they're afraid of that, of getting hurt again. Let's see. Let's get a few messages from the Lover's Oracle, just for those of you where this might be a romantic connection. So let's see. What are messages from person to them? Oops, there we go. Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Wow, reflecting. I'm just doing stuff today. Reflection. So I wonder if you guys are mirroring each other a bit right now, or they see that they're like, well, you have your pride, I have my pride, you know, that type of thing. Let's see. You want to act distant, I'll act distant. You don't want to beg, I won't beg. You know, wait, don't rush into it, allow nature to take its course. So there could be some waiting going on here. They might be saying, wait, let's just let this happen naturally. I'm not ready for it to happen. And we have secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So this person is a secret admirer. I feel like this person's not really showing, again, like their feelings. This is kind of confirming what we've seen so far. This person has a lot of pride. They don't really like to open up. They may not be comfortable with opening up to their emotions. And then we have, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. And I feel like this person would tell you that they don't really want to get into their heart space. They want to stay in their head space. And I feel like they're not ready. Like they haven't fully healed from something. I feel like they're on their way to that, but there's just healing that has to be done. And that's what they would tell you, honestly. Now, we're going to stop here for a minute, and I'm going to go ahead and take a song for you. So that's what we're going to do. What? Did I really close Spotify? Dang it. I must have closed it during the last pile. We better not get an ad because I did that. I'm going to be annoyed. So let's see. What song is it? I got an ad. Nationwide is on your side. Figures. Okay, we'll just talk for a minute. It's going to end pretty quick, I think. Oh. This is a person avoiding emotions, giving us an ad. Like, I don't want to share a song with you. I want to give you an ad. Oh, that's funny. Maybe that's how we should take it, huh? Let's see what song comes out. Really? We got another ad. Okay, they're really avoiding their emotions. That's funny. Oh my god. Figures. By the way, I'll just start to talk about my personal readings while we wait for this ad to finish. So if you would like a personal reading, guys, that's all down in the description box. We'll just save our time while we're waiting for this. Yeah, so I have my Etsy and my Amazon wishlist. If you get me something off my Amazon wishlist, please leave your email or your Instagram so I can get in touch with you to give you your reading. Oh, really? Third ad. Like, that's unheard of. I actually had an ad when I made sure to get rid of my ads at the beginning. I guess it's been so much time. Yeah, your person is avoiding sharing any type of song or any type of feelings, but we're gonna get there. I don't care how many ads we have to go through. Tick tock talk. That's what it says. Tick tock talk. Yeah, see, we're waiting for them to talk. Can't pretend. Oh, good song by Tom Odell. Oh, okay. I know it's like Okay. I think we've had this song recently, actually. I can't pretend. Oh, no, it's not. It was a different one. Tom Odell. Lyrics. So, love, I have wounds, only you can mend, oh, oh, oh. I guess that's love, I can't pretend, Feel my skin is rough, but it can be cleansed, And my arms are tough, but they can be bent, And I want to fight, but I can't contend. I guess that's love, I can't pretend. And it says, oh, feel our bodies grow, and our souls they play, yeah. Yeah, love, I hope you know how much my heart depends, but I guess that's love, I can't pretend. Yeah, so it's like, I can't pretend. Like, so this person's like not wanting to kind of accept the feelings is what I see. This person is kind of a tough cookie. It seems like they don't really want to recognize anything. And I feel it's like, again, like I said, they would tell you that they've had past pain, or maybe you've hurt them in the past, and they're just not ready to really open up about it. And clearly we had like 3 ads, which is like more than I usually ever have. So this person is, I think that's a sign that this person is definitely very stubborn about opening up. But anyways, guys, that's what we've got. I already told you all about the personal readings. Obviously, while we were waiting for the ads, I did my own ad. And if you chose pile number 4, I'd love to hear about that, so I can give your comment a heart. And I wish to, you know, if you subscribe if you want to, and stick around. And yeah, if you have any requests, let me know. I didn't tell that to any of the other piles. You guys are special. But anybody can make a request. Anyways, take care, guys, and I'll see you all in the next reading.